So Chelsea's transfer window this winter was not the best, to say the least. They've offloaded a lot of players on loan and they've not really brought anybody in to replace them. I think they only made one signing for around £12.5 million. It's not really going to break the bank, nor is it meant to, of course, with the looming threat of PSR and FFP sanctions. Chelsea are very much under threat of this. Now, things have kind of turned down on the pitch as well. They were almost in a title battle according to some people, but they were definitely in the race for the top four. They're still in the race for the top four, of course, but their form recently has been pretty average, to say the least. Now, Enzo Maresca has had to juggle a mammoth, bloated squad throughout this season, and that has been helped probably by some of these players being offloaded on loan. But one of the most surprising loan departees from Stamford Bridge has been Joao Felix, who did play for Chelsea in the past, of course, and now he's joined, I think he joined for about 40 or 45 million pounds, and he's already been floated to AC Milan on loan, which that sums up Chelsea perfectly, doesn't it? Sign a player for that amount of money, then get rid of him. But anyway, apparently Chelsea won't miss him, according to Maresca. That's just what Felix wants to hear, isn't it? Yeah, won't miss him, mate. Already forgot about him. But let's have a look at what's been said here. Full article on thefootballchronicle.com. Chelsea head coach Enzo Maresca has taken a swipe at on-loan forward Joao Felix, insisting that the team don't miss the Portuguese international despite a growing list of injuries at the club. Felix, who joined Chelsea from Atletico Madrid for €50 million, which is around $55 million US, £45 million probably, including add-ons at the end of the summer transfer window, struggled to make an impact in the Premier League, scoring just once in 12 games and starting only 3 times. Following Chelsea's FA Cup exit at the hands of Brighton and Hove Albion on Saturday, Maresca was asked about his decision to allow Felix to depart on loan to AC Milan in January. The head coach responded, "I don't think we miss João. He's happy there in Milan, and we're happy that he's happy." I don't think he'd be happy after hearing that. Maresca's comments come amid a challenging period for Chelsea, with injuries to forwards Nicholas Jackson and Mark Gui, forcing Christopher Nkunku to make a rare start as a central striker in the FA Cup defeat. The Italian coach acknowledged the difficulty of dealing with injuries, saying, "2 injuries on the last day of the transfer window. It's a tough one. Nico could be back soon. Sometimes I think we need to play a few games without certain players to realise their importance." In a press conference ahead of the Brighton game on Friday, Maresca had explained the decision to let Felix leave was not personal and was based on the inability to provide the player with sufficient playing time. Since joining Milan on a 6-month loan deal without a purchase option, Felix has enjoyed a strong start to his career in Italy. The 25-year-old Portuguese player scored on his debut as Milan beat Roma 3-1 in the Coppa Italia and played 84 minutes in their 2-0 win over Empoli in Serie A on Saturday. I do agree with what he's saying to an extent, because, you know, Felix was kind of in the second string side, the one that plays in the Cups, the one that plays in Europe in the Conference League as well. So let's not forget, Felix was a player that signed for Atletico Madrid for over £100 million, wasn't it? He went for an absolute boatload from Benfica, and ever since then he's not really realised his potential. For me, he's a decent player. He'll do well at Milan, but the problem is at Chelsea is that there's like 10 attacking midfielders all in his position, and they just love signing him. So I do actually agree with what Maresca is saying. And let's be right, this is, English is his second language. He's not English. It's not his native language. So he's messed up a little bit with his wording there. I know what he's trying to say and I know what he means, but the problem is when you say that, it does sound a bit disingenuous. Just like, look, we're happy he's happy. We're happy he's gone. That's how it can be interpreted quite easily. So is Felix's time at Stamford Bridge over? Is it? He only joined 6 months ago, permanently in the summer. Chelsea fans, let us know what you think. Are you happy with your manager's comments after that? Because, would Felix have made the difference against Brighton in the FA Cup? Probably not. But they're quite light on players in a forward position at the moment, Chelsea. Somehow they've got that many players, but they don't have the ones they need right now, or at least not in the positions they need. So basically, guys, that's my kind of thoughts on it. It does feel a bit storm in the teacuppy, I'll be honest with you, but at the same time, I get it. I do. So I won't be too happy at this moment in time if I was a Chelsea fan. Those new signings did well at first, but now seem to be struggling a little bit. But your thoughts in the comments below, guys. We'll see you soon, of course, as always. And yeah, have a good one. Have a great week. And yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe if you want to see more content like this on the world of football. And yeah, see you soon, guys. Have a good one.